Hello everyone, this is David from Inspire Precision, and today I'm going to be unboxing a Triton Starstrike NV101. And I'm going to give you my initial impressions plus a daytime shooting review. First off, this is a digital 3:18 magnification night vision scope with HD recording capability. And, if we look at the specs here, we've got an 18650 rechargeable battery. It says we've got an IR range of 1,000 feet. We've got your 1920 by 1080, so that's full HD, micro SD, frame rate of 30 frames per second. And we're going to show you what this includes when we open the box, but there's the list of what it includes. And we have designed in the United States, made in China. So that's what the box looks like. And let's break the seal. And let's get into the unboxing. It, very nice packaging. Feels pretty heavy. I'll slide off the outer sleeve here, maybe. Maybe I didn't cut it right. Let's try it again. Cut it the wrong spot. There we go. So we're going to take that outer sleeve, we're going to put it away. So this is your little clamshell box. It's got a magnet closure. And we'll pop it open and see what we got. Alright. So we've got standard fare here. We've got this little introductory card here. This is going to show you what some of the controls are. Looks like we've got a lens cleaning cloth right here. And they even give us this 32 gig SanDisk Ultra card here for recording the video. We got some crazy Chinese characters on there, or some sort of characters, but it seems to be standard fare for a device to come with a card. So we've got, like they said, looks like we've got an 18650 here in the box. Let's see. We've got all the required wrenches. They're going to be Torx. Looks like 3 different sizes of Torx wrenches. We've got another set of hardware bolts here, looks like. In here, looks like we've got looks like a nice 90-degree angle USB cable here, and it's braided. It looks pretty good. In here, these must be, this scope is compatible with attaching it to a pre-existing regular optic, glass optic instead of digital. But these must be all the scope rings. I'm not going to be attaching it to a pre-existing optic, so we're going to just set those aside. We'll worry about those later. I don't think I'll ever use them, but we'll keep them. Again, this is the 18650. If I can get it out of here, just looks like a generic 18650 3200 mAh. I highly doubt that it's actually rated that high, but maybe so. And then we've got the main event here. Our Starstrike optic. So initially, the first thing I feel is this thing is quite beefy. It's got a silica packet. So this has some nice weight to it. Initially, the fit and finish really looks pretty good. And this must be your IR illuminator. We've got all your controls here, power button, maybe your focus ring here. There looks like there's a diopter focus too. Right here, yeah, right there, your diopter. And then this must be the internal digital focus. Your flip up cap there. All in all, my initial impressions are pretty good. It feels very nice. Your pick rail attachment there. This has this extra piece here that you could take off. You can see the screws here that you could take off. Apparently this is a 2x lens that you take off when you mount it to another scope. Again, we're not going to be doing that today, but I don't know. Initial impressions are pretty good. You know, here must be our door for our USB to charge our memory card in there, and then we got our just our battery compartment there. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna mount this up on a air gun. So this is gonna complete the unboxing portion of the Starstrike. And off camera, I'm gonna mount the scope to one of my air rifles. I'm gonna sight it in off camera because who wants to see that? And then we're gonna move right on to a daytime video of some shooting. So stay tuned, and we'll get to that right away. For the range test, I will be using my custom Maurader with an Armada breech in 25 cal, and we will be using JSB King Heavies weighing 33.95 grains. Alright, everyone. As you can see, we've got, it really looks like night mode here. I've got it in daytime, but it really looks like nighttime. You saw the first shot there on my resetting target. So the target to the left-hand side, the box, is where I sighted the scope in. So the scope is just shooting a little bit to the right-hand side of those swingers there. But overall, extremely accurate at the 30 yards that I'm shooting the Maurader. You can see there my swinging target is broken. I don't realize this till a few shots later. There is a lot of vignetting around the edges of this. Now, this scope is automatically set at whatever magnification the video records at. I am not really sure what that is. It really looks like it's maybe, I don't know, 4. I was using the scope at 6 power. But then I finally figure out that my swinging target is not functioning correctly. It's probably just a nut that loosened up. And I just finish out the 8-shot magazine. That's about it. There's really nothing notable about this footage. The focus really doesn't get that sharp. And I'm kind of disappointed with the color saturation in daylight mode. Alright, everybody, well, we're back here at the bench, and you saw a little bit of a shooting. Just 2 mags. I hope that gave you an initial view of the video recording of this digital scope. And in the little bit that I've shot it, I took a lot of time to, I didn't take a lot of time, but a little bit of time to zero the scope in. So I did the zeroing process. I figured out all the menu buttons and handled it quite a bit more than just going through those 2 mags for you guys. But I handled enough. I've got some pros and cons that I'd like to share. The biggest pro is it's inexpensive. about $240. So, you know, if that's all you got to spend, then I think this might be something for you. The next big pro is the removable 18650 battery. So you can have a few of these with you in the field. They're easy to change out. That's a big pro. It's got a really nice solid feel. Very, very heavy. Doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel like it's going to break. It's going to add some weight to your setup. The menu options and the buttons, they seemed very straightforward to me. You know, I'm pretty good with that kind of thing, but they've seemed pretty straightforward. It's really easy to set the crosshair 0 with only a few button clicks. You know, you hit the OK button to change the color of the crosshairs, and then you move up and down, left and right to set your 0 and hit the OK button again. It's held 0 through all the shooting that I've done. It has a very solid mount. I really like this mount, the attachment, but very, very solid, feels very high quality. Some cons. There's no crosshair. As you notice, there's no crosshairs in the video recording. I think that's really the biggest con for me. Also, it didn't really seem like this was set on daytime mode. There was really no color or very little color on the daylight recording mode. I could have missed a setting. It's something that I'm probably going to have to revisit in further testing. There was some vignetting on the edges of the video. That's really just a minor gripe, and it's not visible at all when looking through the scope when you're shooting it. Again, there was really loud sound recording, the airgun ping and the bolt open and close. I tried to do a voice recording with the scope, but it was very muted, and I decided just to do the voiceover for the portion where I did the shooting testing. This is a night vision or video scope, so audio is not even a feature that I really even need. The cons are really not deal breakers to me, and after using the scope for a while, it seems very capable for airgun use within about 100 yards. So maybe not any further for me, but definitely within 100 yards. So should you pick one of these up? Well, this meets all my needs for a very basic video recording scope. There really aren't a lot of options that are around this price point. We're gonna, in our next video, maybe not our next video, but in a future video, we're gonna look at the night vision capability. When you turn on the night vision and you use the illuminator, and you know, we'll see what it does there. I've kind of just fidgeted with it, but that's about it. You know, if this is all the money you have, I think it's worth it, and I think you're going to be happy with this one. There are other plain, if you just need a camera, there are other plain camera options that you can bolt on or strap on to your existing scope, but those seem to be finicky at best and probably won't have night vision capability. Well, guys, this is going to conclude the video on the Triton Starstrike. Like I said, we'll be doing a night shoot with this scope soon in a future video. And if you'd like to purchase one of these and support our channel in the process, I have a link down in the description. If you like this unboxing and initial daytime review, give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see what we have coming in the future, hit that subscribe button. Remember, be sure to break out of your comfort zone, learn a new skill, and have a great day.